the 2013 season with the first place finish at the University of Portland Nike Invitational. What does that do for your team?
Well, it sets the right tone for sure. You know, when you come out of preseason, a lot of times there's some questions that you need to ask, and you know, we were certainly in that situation this weekend, and I thought the guys responded well. So, you know, to get the 2 wins and win the University of Portland invite was a good first step, but nothing more, nothing less than that. It's a first step, and from that we were able to get some more questions that we need to answer going into this weekend's matches.
Now, the Beavers opened the season with 2 shutouts for the first time since 1991. Can you just talk a little about the defensive effort that you saw over these first 2 games?
I thought the defensive effort was pretty solid, and I think that it was good to see the cohesion between Matt Bersano and the back line. And you know, when you have a veteran back line like we lined up this weekend, you know, you're going to expect that cohesion will be there. But I think when you're looking at the rest of the team being committed to doing their job and their roles defensively, it really takes a lot of pressure off the backs and off the goalkeeper. I think what we want to look at doing some more is generate possession and taking that kind of pressure off the defense. But to get 2 shutouts out of the gate really bodes well for the confidence.
Now, Josh Smith really had an excellent weekend, coming in off the bench on Friday, scoring a goal, and then playing excellent defense Sunday as well. Can you just talk about his performance and what you expect from him going forward?
Josh Smith, you know, a senior for us, he's a poster child for our soccer team. You know, a very hardworking, unselfish, very intelligent, and he's committed to the cause. And that type of attitude really was the reflection of how we went about business this weekend. You know, he came off the bench in the Friday game. He stepped into the role, got us on the score sheet, and played brilliantly for the rest of the weekend, to be honest with you. Helped in the 2 shutouts and really got a spark going. And you know, he's got a never say die attitude, and he made plays for us. So I think that really was infectious among the whole group.
Now, your back 4 was not only really solid defensively, but they also provided a spark going forward with Will Seymour, Josh Smith, and Alex Eckerson all finding the net over the weekend. Can you just talk a little about your defenders' ability to get forward and help out the attack as well?
It's always good to have your defenders be able to chip in with the goals and assists when you need them. You know, in the Friday game, actually the Friday and Sunday game, we had our outside backs get on the score sheet, and I think, you know, in the modern game, you want your outside backs being a little progressive in the attack and with the will to get on the score sheet. It was good to see him do that off of a set piece. So when you have that type of shared goal scoring, it's really hard for a team to really pick one person to single out. And I like the way the goals and assists were balanced throughout the 2 games among the team. So, you know, we've got a lot of different players who can come up with the goals and assists. And I think that's something for us, anyways, that is going to help us as we move forward in the next weekend.
Now, obviously, you have to be pleased with 2 wins to start the season, but what can your team continue to improve on as the season moves forward?
I think the biggest improvement for us is making sure that we can retain the ball a little better, you know, retain possession, and you know, and try to play with the ball and generate attacking options through possession. We have it in there, especially with the personnel to do that, and I know the guys know they can do that. So we're going to continue to work on that, and there's some things we want to clean up because, you know, when you go on the road, it's a different scenario. You know, you've got you know, teams that are going to be at the comfort of their own home. We're traveling across country, so you know, we need to be sharp on those details, and we will be. You know, the guys have shown a great attitude to learn and to improve their game, and so we'll continue to build the layers. So this week of training, we'll just be building on what we did last week.
Now, you hit the road this week for 2 difficult matchups. What do you expect to see from Michigan State and Oakland?
Well, with Michigan State and Oakland, they're 2 programs that are used to winning. You know, they're used to competing for their conference championships and, you know, having experience in the NCAA tournament. And that's the big reason why I wanted to schedule those teams, is we need to play teams that have that type of mentality, because that's what you're going to face in the conference and in the NCAA tournament. So for us to go on the road to play those two teams is going to be a wonderful challenge for us. They both will present different challenges, because they're two different types of teams. So for us, it's good that we're going to need to be adaptable. But at the end of the day, if we can focus on the things we need to focus on, then I think we'll be in control of what we want to be in control of. But we're looking forward to those challenges. Michigan State being the Big Ten tournament champions, being in the NCAA tournament a couple of years, it's going to be a really fun challenge for us this weekend.